everyone. I'm not gonna put up a real video today. I just wanted to say that my heart goes out to anyone that lost someone on 9/11, whether that be a spouse, a parent, a child, a friend, a colleague, anyone that had to witness these horrible events firsthand and struggle with dealing with that. I've always found it really hard to wrap my mind and my heart around this big, huge, horrible situation. I was 21. Well, no, I'm sorry. I was about to turn 21 in about 13 days or something like that. And I was working at a grocery store in my small rural Maine town, and life didn't stop in my town that day. We watched all of these events unfold on the news, and then we went into work, and it was like these horrible things were going on, but it was almost like because it was so far away, you could temporarily push it out of your brain and get through your work shift or run the errands you had to run. And it just felt really weird, and it still feels really weird because schools didn't shut down. Work went on for everyone like it was supposed to. And at the time it did feel weird, but it didn't feel as weird until I started reading about places in California and Arizona, Texas, Washington State, etc. People saying that they were in a panic, their schools closed down, their work closed down. I don't know, it just kind of made me think, man, what was wrong with us? So I've always kind of felt a little removed from the situation, and I feel guilt over that, I think. So I make myself every year watch all of the horrible footage, read all of the sad stories. I've read most things there are to read about the victims and their families. It's just horrible. It really is. I can't imagine what the people on the planes must have felt like. I can't imagine what it was like trying to escape the towers. I can't imagine what it was like being on the ground and witnessing this stuff. And what really gets to me is I just can't even fathom what it must have been like talking on the phone and the panic and realizing that it was going to be the last time. It's something that I know happened and I know is horrible. But it's so hard a huge and horrible level could happen. My husband actually graduated A school for the Navy on 9/11, so that was kind of an interesting welcome to the military at that point. I didn't even realize that there had been children on the airplanes until a couple of years later. And that's just really too much. I can't even comprehend any of it. And I know that the people that lost loved ones or witnessed these horrible things only wish that they could say that they were living in a place where things were so far removed that they're not touched by the situation on a personal level. And I feel really bad for that. Well, anyway, guys, again, very sad day. And as always, I will be watching the videos, reading the stories, and as hard as it is to fathom that something like this happened, I know that it did, and I'll never forget.